So guys, recently Sahara reporters came up with an article raising alarm over the continuous detention of Nnamdi Umeh. This is a guy who is from Anambra that once raised an alarm over what the police in Anambra was doing, how they were into all kinds of, bad businesses. So this guy leaked the secret, and then the police finally arrested him, detained him, took him from Anambra to maybe Abuja. I can't remember exactly where he is currently now. And since then, he has been detained for how many years now? They've denied him bail. They gave him a very strong bail condition that his family cannot even afford. And because of that, he has been incarcerated. So the police is saying until he meets that bail condition, and I tell you, it's difficult to meet that bail condition. So indirectly, is the Nigerian police saying they've sentenced this guy to life in jail? Is that what they are saying? Let me allow you to take a look at the story around Nnamdi Umeh. Take a look.
Let's dive into a story that has captivated the nation. A story of bravery, corruption, and the fight for justice. Today, we're talking about the case of Nnamdi Umeh, a 26-year-old whistleblower who risked everything to expose alleged atrocities within the Nigerian police force. But instead of being celebrated for his courage, he's spent nearly 2 years behind bars. So how did we get here? And what does this mean for whistleblowers in Nigeria? Let's break it all down. In 2022, Nnamdi Umeh made headlines when he revealed shocking claims about the Anambra State Police Command. His allegations? Extortion, extrajudicial killings, torture, and even organ trafficking. These are heavy accusations, claims that, if true, expose a terrifying abuse of power within a system meant to protect its citizens. Initially, Nnamdi's bravery sparked hope. Many believed his revelations could lead to a long overdue cleanup within the force. But instead of holding the accused officers accountable, the focus quickly shifted to silencing him. Arrested on multiple charges ranging from defamation to money laundering, Nnamdi became the target. The message was clear. Speaking out has consequences. Now let's talk about the charges. The Nigerian police say they have credible evidence against Nnamdi, accusing him of offenses like possessing illegal firearms and unlawfully transferring money. But human rights advocates argue these charges are nothing more than an attempt to discredit him, to make an example out of a man who dared to speak up. Despite pleading not guilty and meeting his bail conditions that included a staggering $50 million bond, Nnamdi remains in detention. His release warrant was signed back in May 2024, yet reports surfaced that court officials allegedly demanded bribes to process his bail. This isn't just a story about one man's incarceration. It's a spotlight on the systemic corruption that continues to plague Nigeria's institutions. And here's where it gets even more troubling. While Nnamdi is left to languish in detention, the police officers implicated in his claims appear untouched. Instead of investigating those allegations thoroughly, the system seems more focused on discrediting the man who brought them to light. The police recently issued a statement insisting that due process has been followed and calling for the public to let the courts handle the case. But let's not forget, this is the same system Nnamdi accused of corruption. Can we trust it to deliver impartial justice? At its core, this isn't just about Nnamdi Umeh. It's about what happens to truth-tellers in a society that punishes them for speaking out. It's about the message this sends to others who might have the courage to expose wrongdoing. If someone like Nnamdi can't find justice, what hope do the rest of us have? This is where you come in. Share this story. Keep the conversation alive. The more people know about cases like Nnamdi's, the harder it becomes to sweep them under the rug. Speak up, ask questions, and hold the system accountable. Justice is a collective effort, and your voice matters. Justice for Nnamdi isn't just his fight, it's all of ours. If you believe in accountability and fairness, don't let this story fade into the background. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let's continue to shine a light on the truth. Together, we can demand change.